Welcome.
Hey.
Chris is my name.
Hey, this time you're just going right into it.
Yes. Oh.
Hapana nataka jua.
Iko moto.
Moto sana.
Idris is my name. No, we don't introduce you.
Andrew is my name. Andrew is my good name. My good name.
So if it is your first time to be here, karibu sana.
Subscribe bana. Mimi hata check leo.
Like,
subscribe.
Comment,
Subscribe. Buddha. Subscribe. Now like, now share video.
Yeah. Today is a special episode. Why?
For sure.
Why?
We said after 10 episodes
we're going to have a guest.
And we have our first guest.
So kama unatusikiza ukiwa pale Maroroi, kama unatusikia ukiwa pale Githurai, kama unatusikia ukiwa Bezi Ajaba, kama unatusikia ukiwa Kinyozi, kama unatusikia ukiwa kwa phone, if you're listening us from
YouTube.
Yeah, if you're watching us from YouTube, karibu sana. This is Ignite Passion Radio. You can follow us on our Facebook.
Facebook.
Our Facebook page, our IG and everything. IG. No. Facebook. No.
It's okay to set the pace. It's fine.
We set pace.
No problem. So today we have a guest,
pacemaker,
a special guest. Actually, is a first guest
on
Ignite Passion Radio. We
have
the privilege to invite him.
Okay. So umse ni award-winning, so multi-talented, multidisciplinary.
We are privileged.
The man with
actually,
the plan.
We had
wait.
book appointment.
He has a dream, literally. Dream. Get it? Dream.
Wow,
No.
Yeah. So, welcome, sir. Tell us your good name.
My good name. Venye tu amesema.
No. Ignite Passion family. Let's put our hands as we invite Ndoto. Welcome.
Thank you. It's nice to be here. Jina ni Ndoto, N-D-O-T-T. Ya usanii, but naitwa Ndoto bado.
Ndoto.
As in, si usingizi. Actually, the funniest thing you told me you don't have an English name.
No, I don't have an English name, no.
So walamu kuita Ndoro.
Yeah, Ndoro. Nilikuwa na wanasema Ndoro but mwambia ni Ndoto.
Ndoro.
So tell us about Ndoto.
About Ndoto. Yes, jina yangu full ni Ndoto Nzimi. Nimeokoka. Yesu ni Bwana.
Umeokoka.
Yesu ni Bwana. Si ile kuguess.
Si chota.
Mimi najua mimi
hapa tunafaa kuweka sirens.
Mtu wangu ni Buru. Na kasa za Buru.
53.
58.
53 na Maroroi. 53B.
Maroroi ni 53B.
It was 53 at 53B.
Anyway, shout out to watu wa Buru, watu wa Islando. Mnatusikiza na mnatusikiza.
Watu wa 237, watu wa Dheka.
Ngoja, kuanzia pale Sivo. Tuingie Buru phase 1 Pioneer. Tukienda SOS. Tuende rounda pale.
Hata rounda umeshuka chini, unaelekea hivyo juu unafika sasa unye. Hapo sasa unafika Buru. After karibu na Buru kuna Jerry.
So watu wa Jerry, watusikiza watu wa Madu.
Watu wa Madu, hizo sasa pia hizo sasa umu.
Na watu wa Jogoro.
Hapo chini sasa sasa.
Of course yes, kosa kutaja watu wa Dandora pia.
So basically watu wa Outer Ring
yote.
Yes, kwenda
na Juja Road.
Alright.
Na Jogoo Road.
Alright.
Karibuni sana. So
welcome guys, welcome. Na watu wa
Murera ni Juja bro. Okay, sawa. Umetubereka huko ndio ulitoa wife.
Funny story. Huko ndo tunatesekea.
Anyway, utaelewa.
Sawa.
So karibu sana. So what do you do?
What do I do?
That is why you are here today.
Well, I am a musician and I am an artist for kuchora and I am an art teacher.
Unajua kuna time
And a dancer.
and a
Well,
dancer.
forgot to say that.
Tulia tu hapa tu.
Yeah.
Kuna time unaweza ambia msee kitambo ulikuwa unaambia msee ni aje poa umemaliza chuo alafu you see when you finish high school there's always that feeling you want to see how maybe your schoolmate are faring well so to actually hizi WhatsApp watu hutengenezana at class of nini it's not if people are sincere most of the time sieti inakuanga nini watu
inakuanga ni kupimana
ule msee anateseka maana kuna kale ka thought
true.
So kuna venye literally hii ni story nimeona ukiambia msee ni aje mimi nataka mimi siku hizi nafanya usanii nini actually unajua mimi nilikuwa msanii literally nilikuwa nafanya skits manini
Serious?
traditional dance kibende inaitwa kibende ushaenda maizi halls na ngoma mtani kibende
nimevaa headphones na bado sikalishi
kibende
kibende
the traditional dances
alright
sawa
zile za bomas hivi
hizo so kuna hizi social halls zinakuwa mtaani
okay
from there
also hadi set book nini hizo vitu
so we didn't major on set books set book ulikuwa na wale walikuwa na major
okay
we were just doing skits nini puppet nini so there was a time I was telling I was just somebody asked unaendelea aje po ulipata job nikamwambia mimi ni msanii nifanya shughuli 2-3
you do one
jalo utapata job
yo
wewe kama msanii what can you comment on such
apeleke huko
I know kuna like bedeno I don't know ni mindset
what are feelings
okay siku but hiyo mindset muona ni mbaya I don't know why Waafrika suko ngatni hii mentality ya mtu akisema ati anaenda upande ya art ati ni kama hana kitu kingine kufanya. That's not true because even when I was in Uganda una time when I was going to university that's actually the course that I took, industrial fine art and design, and every person mwenye alikuwa anaona hiyo kitu
shikilia uzito
and every person
so hapa ni wasanii
bana
okay
so ile kila mtu mwenye alikuwa anaona kila mtu alikuwa anamwambia nafanya hiyo alikuwa anasema hiyo okay sawa ganda useme hiyo ni kazi ya chillers watu wana kitu kingine kufanya so ni since wana kitu kingine kufanya
so wasanii eti ni masomo imewalemea
no because there's a friend of mine who was there
okay to some extent
si kila mtu wewe
unaweza kosa option
but then nilikuwa najua kuchora
but there are people who I knew who are really they had passed their exams very well na lakini that's the subject that they chose at the end of the day. So I think mukangana ile kitu nasema is that sometimes it doesn't mean that mtu akiendea usanii that you're not clever.
Sure.
It requires a certain level of creativity and
lazima brain cells ziko functional
bana lazima
for sure
you can't think like other people
but you see the majority of the people think watu wengi wanafikiria ni kama msanii ni mtu amekosa option akaona by the labda msee fulani alitoka pale akaimba akakuwa akona do how can you now at least maybe for those who are listening and watching us how can you tell them that by the it's not a last option for someone for them to be a msanii can it be their passion can it be a career for someone
I believe it can but now for you since it's a career and that's the direction that you need that you might want to go you have to research like you have to research about because no just sasa now the thing is music kuna the talent part of it but sasa pia kuna biashara and I think that's what many people even I myself that ni shida sasa because now when you think of it as a business sasa you unaiboost so that it can be able now to work for you and not work against you cause watu wengi tu huko wanadhani tu utafanya hivi then utapata hit then utafanya, and sometimes that's not the case, and you might find unja cause kuna senyuko wanafanya ngoma like once hivi inakuwa one hit wonder, and that's okay.
Merimela kipenzi
and then inatoka tu hivyo, but now the thing is now this, after that unapata msee ana content ingine, so lazima ukwe na mindset like okay, after hii hapa what else can I come up with, ama ukwe na goal. When you have a goal it's easier, so that now at least you have unajua okay, hapa ndo pali nenda, hizi ndo vitu nafanya sasa.
Yeah, true.
Maybe question 1
Yes.
Kama msanii in Kenya, what does it mean to be a msanii? What are the challenges now? What are the disadvantages? And at least maybe when somebody who's maybe ako pale nje and maybe ana strive kuingia kwa hiyo shughuli, how unaweza semaje? Is it rahisi? Is it ngumu?
Oh no, it is hard, cause number one, as I said, ni mindset ya watu. Mindset wa say yuko nganadhani that anybody, unajua ndio shida say artists, people think that mtu yote, I mean that wase wako kwa hiyo kazi that anyone else can do it, and that's not true, because if they could they do it. Hangekuwa na tuhitaji. That's the problem sasa. Watu kwa nganeo mindset, and now because of that, kwanza upande ya Christian na si ati niko na shida na tafadhali msichukulie iko but shida ni saa zingine now when we come and like it's a ministry, unajua now of course scope and because I'm a Christian, it's a ministry, but one thing that nimekam to discover is that it, as much as it's a ministry, it requires finances. Now sometimes churches don't see that part. They don't see the part that this thing needs to be funded.
Ndugu barikiwa.
Tu ni ndugu barikiwa, and then unakuja and then unaenda, and they don't do anything, they do not support you, and sometimes now the problem is this, when sometimes now the church does not do that, now the problem is okay, it doesn't happen every time. Ndo maana saa zingine kwa chikikaa kina Daddy Owen, not that they are not saved, but walikuwa nenda kwa those other platforms where they appreciate what they do and wanalipwa. But here comes now the issue. Church inaanza kuwazushia. Ati unaenda kwa wale unaenda, but these are the same people who don't support you. Ukifanya kitu they don't credit, they don't support you, do hawakuongezei. Now, and that's something that na notice ni shida. But as I said, it's so that number one is as zingine we don't get support from the church. Number two, ile kitu nazasema is that I think kama wasanii, people think that it's only the talent. Sometimes these things take time. Imagine biashara. It requires a lot of patience. You have to
so si tunaweza ingia mahali na ati upenye no, like actually by the I've noticed there are people who are, once you hear them hitting, si ati hiyo time ndo wamekuwa wasanii, unaweza pata wamekuwa there for like you see, let's say Nyashinski, do you know there are people who know Nyashinski right now because of his new hits? Yes. There are people who didn't know Nyashinski
ile time when he was actually grinding.
Yes. So mtu anataka kuja sahi, ataka kujikanisha na Nyashinski ama akina Nameless ama, lakini unajua majamaa wamekuwa kwa hii industry for that long.
Yes. Amedo his time.
Yeah.
Amedo his time.
So people have that I think saa zingine ni watu wakiingia, kwa hiyo they have this si superficial ni ilitwangi this wanadhaningi tu ati mtu akifanya tu kitu mara once ita work. No, lazima work at it na ukwe na target na ukwe na goal, so that ukwe nayo consistency, na ukifanya msee akianza kukuangalia nao ana backtrack aseme kumbe msee amekuwa akifanya hii. And also pia maybe ile kitu najua ni tuna face ni saa zingine I don't know why, but tukusukwa na shida na gatekeepers now. Hiyo ni saa zingine
maochi
no ma DJs sasa si wochi but gatekeepers
una mashida na ma DJ
zingine because the thing is this, sometimes
cheze jo
yeah, it's the instead of now okay, kuna wenye of course wana do out of good credit, out of yani na Jom say so I can do it for him, but saa zingine you might find someone amefanya like really good music but unapata msee atambia hii ngoma ni slow ama ama ina Jesus mob sana but unaambia
what do you mean ngoma ina Jesus mob? Yani kuna mtu anaweza kuchapia story kayo?
There's a pal of mine aliambia hivyo that aliambia ati ni slow ina Jesus mob so ukikatiza Jesus mob na we can go I mean imagine and yet this is Christian this is we are supposed to be a Christian repeat I know it's weird but
kwani wewe ni mgeni ama it's weird to you
ni kama
kwa nchi nyingine
bana kwani kusi Kenya
so and then wanapata ama wanasema ngoma ina hype so watu wataipenda but you know shida ni watu wa come to understand that sometimes si kila ngoma ina message
labda niulize wa Kenya tunaweza appreciate but lakini siku hizi naanza kuona but maybe ningetaka kusikia from your perspective do we appreciate a song because of the style one or do you appreciate it because of the content or do we appreciate it because of both
shida okay for the
now how can we advocate for watu wasikize content pia unajua pia uzitoa song pia inafaa kuwa ni content
shida saa zingine yukoanga okay one thing mukoanga nasema ni study the person I think that's what I tell actually the audience study the person study how the person has kama ni mtu mwenye amekuwa hapo in the game for a while angalia venye ameanza because if you really see consistency in what the person does you will see it for yourself because kuna wenye wanaanza and then they start for their true colors start to come out unfortunately as you've seen kwa industry yetu kama I mean sorry to mention it but kama kina Bahati na kina Willy Paul walikuwa wameanza vizuri but at some point they strayed away
so follow style kuliko kufollow content
yes it's kufollow content okay. And now but one thing I've come to find out is that if you do something genuinely
you can authentic
with something authentic whether you are Christian or not Christian they will what I appreciate watati because I think ile kitu wasio kongana wanasahau is that kila song ina place yake because kuna zingine ni za radio kuna of course kuna zingine sometimes someone wants to just chill out and then you have a certain side a certain style of music that will be able to resonate with that person at that time so I think ile kitu nazambia msanii ni akiandika ngoma akirie ni purpose yake na place yenye anaweza hiyo ngoma because si kila place si kila song ya place different
awesome so if you're joining us this is Ignite Passion Radio karibu sana we're continuing the conversation and today we have a guest
mimi na swali ndoto
yes
we're all born again we're all believers but there's this notion now I'm speaking to you not as a musical artist but as a visual artist
all right
mtu anataka painting anataka kazi but anataka kupatia coins jueni ndugu ama juu unacheza tu na rangi basi ushainiuliza kenye mimi ufanya ushainotice mwambia watu ucheza tu na rangi as because have you noticed that there's I heard you speak about it that also we need to start understanding the value of this work we make it a joke that ama ni wasee wako na kitu ya kudu wakamwa kufanya have you faced that where you have a piece of work na mtu anasim interested but anataka ku undervalue
yes mara mob sana people get excited and say kitu ni ngapi but and then now when it comes to the price it's ni kama umeambia like $1 million or something
no as in unajua the worst nishaelezwa ni rangi tu unajua kidogo unataka kwenda kuambia shop ndio ile unaweza logic rangi upige so what's your take on that especially in terms of visual art I think music now has grown Kenyans also have grown but in terms of appreciating visual art bado
I think one thing ningesema is to kwa say is not all art is the same because I think kwanza ile kitu nimenotice utakisema any artist the first thing inakuja unaweza nichora
sema gatuzi
And then
Ukatae.
I'm like, okay, and now, okay, of course, no, for me, that's why I started.
Yeah.
But I'm like, people, there is so much more to art than just drawing.
Yeah.
And I think that's one. When someone says he's an artist, mwambie unachora, muulize unachora nini, si tu unaweza nichora, no.
Yeah.
And
ama unachoranga nini.
unachoranga nini, and that's one. And number two, it is when someone says a price, instead of kuanza of course Kenya, I don't know why we like bargaining and stuff, but
It is in our DNA.
Kuna difference ya kubagain na kutaka kitu free. Yani
sasa hiyo ndio shida.
Unajua msee anaambiwa hii kitu ni how much? Yeye kwa mind yake ashaika kiniambia hata thao ndatoa. Akiambiwa so nane anasema hapana.
hapana.
Hii kitu nipatie 500.
Sasa but now when it comes to art, especially like a painting, like just an example, someone wanted something of the value of kitu nini 25 to 30. Ananiambia maze mimi niko na 200.
20k to 200.
Na wewe ni ndugu.
No, the thing is, I think
You see that, but big up to people like, you see if you have friends like Pastor Idris who support your craft.
yes.
Where's lala njaa?
No, I
Where's
think
the lalanja?
I think unajua pia.
Now
the
actually
thing
I wanted
is-
to come there.
Yeah.
Now you as an artist. Now
Yeah.
and I want you to speak for the many.
Yes.
Yeah.
Of course for Andrew, for people
Mhm.
like Andrew.
Mhm.
How can we support people? How can we support you?
How can you support us?
Now, of course, now Ndoto, by the way, maybe he didn't mention, of course, when ni msanii unaimba.
Yes.
When ni msanii pia unachora.
Yes.
Unaniget?
Mhm.
So how can you speak on the two? How can we support you kwa kuimba
Mhm.
and how can we support you kwa kuchora
How can
kama
you
msanii?
kama msanii? Well, kunisupport as a msanii kwa kuimba, I have a YouTube, niko na YouTube channel. Ni Ndoto NDOTTO _official. So NDOTTO _official. Muko nganatengeneza material hapo, and niko TikTok, niko YouTube na niko Facebook. Hizo tatu. You'll find me there.
So number one, social media.
Social
That is
media.
support number
That
one.
is support number one. And number two is normally now when it comes to kuchora sasa, hiyo basically hiyo ni I normally come up with stuff like normally mko natengeneza stickers, I come up with books. So when I think how to support them is whatever they come up with, I think it is, instead of trying to bargain, actually take it at face value. Ni kama venye huko unaenda kwa super, you don't start bargaining. Mtu akisema kitu
ni hivyo,
chukulianga hivyo, or see the reason why someone has said it. And sometimes you
see the
might
work,
see the work
behind the
yes,
product.
understand the concept behind it, because sometimes the whatever the concept is can actually also
Pia bargaining. Pia okay, it's okay to negotiate, especially if something is not, unajua sasa super is fixed, unajua ni hivi, it's a fixed price nini.
Yeah.
But unajua kani biz, you see relationships,
there's
a
a
lot
room.
of factors.
Yeah.
But sasa ubargain kama mtu soba.
Siko nikao una bargain nikao unataka bure.
Ati how much? 20,000. Mimi kwa 2,000. Na kidogo unasema lakini nitakupea 15.
Mimi nilikuwa nadhani utasema hivi.
Yes.
Kukusupport pia ni kwa kubuy vitu zenyu.
True.
Yes, kubuy. Yes,
I think
that's
that's standard. That's
standard.
given. Yo si nini.
Nunua tu.
Just
As
nunua
in-
tu.
No. You see, there is this part. I know a guy who can do it
for cheap. By the way, sasa me I have beef. Unaonaga ama hawkers wanatembezaga painting big hivi. Uruhai anaanza na 2.5. As in uko sawa? Are you okay?
kuna shida na hiyo. Madam kuna shida na hiyo. But now okay, speak as an artist.
Yeah, but you always know someone cheaper, but cheap is expensive. Mimi usema tu hivyo.
Yes.
In terms of quality, because si ati Ndoto ni fala na kuwekea hiyo price. He knows what he's pricing. He knows what he's doing. He knows what he's selling you. yeah. So iko tu sawa.
Yeah. I think niliona I think I read somewhere or something kwamba kulikuwa na huyu great pianist or something ama violin tunacheza violin so he's on top of his game actually he's somebody as in he's an icon
Yeah.
but ako anajulikana at a certain place so he went and played kwa street and then akeka tu ile design kama bag or something au ile ama tu ile design tu naeka
So
mtu
play tu kwa street tu. Wanaitwa mabuskers or something.
so people were just walking maybe kulikuwa na some ambao walikuwa na bibi wanakaa but the same guy he puts a show people pay a lot
Wana pay domo be. So
to
it's
watch. So
perception.
moral story ni
Perception.
unaweza weka easily accessible kwa watu maybe kuna unataka tu maybe mtu afike bei lakini unapata the same thing ukiweka kwa standard na pali kuna watu watafika bei watafika
Yes, now that's I think that was
Yes.
the market
And scarcity unajua pia you learn as an artist especially when you start doing the business pieces zako zisikoe kila mahali sio super loaf. Scarcity
yake
scarcity increases value. Mbona artist akidedi value increase juu hata wai make ingine. Yeah.
unaweza ongezea kitu hapo
Yes, I'm with him on that. There's nothing to else to add, but actually your aspect Vinya komesema scarcity and also finding people who will, because not everyone, you just say one man's meat is another man's
True.
so finding the people who actually will take whatever that you do seriously and ukiwapatia hiyo kitu ndo now you'll find actually them they will treasure it more. So I think also one thing is find your market. Yes, find your market. Find where you people who ukipelekea kazi they will buy whatever more that you.
Wacha niongeze kitu hapo kitu moja.
Sijui
kama umeshai realize my friends zako ndio watakosa kufika bei ama hata wanaweza kosa kukurifa ama lakini unapata kuna certain place where you click you find wanaweza refer because they are not coming from a place of
they don't know you. No, they don't know you. They don't know your flaws or your good. Hakuna yani
so mimi naona ni kama nikibai kitu ukiniambia 10 naona ni kama nakusaidia. But you see there's somebody is there
he wants
the product and go.
Yeah, no, and then also
so siaje fanya biashara kwa sababu
unajua pia
friends who will support you.
Realize usanii whether music or whatever is a business like any other. You have to, that's why artists go commercial first. You have to go commercial. Uze zile za 2,000 but numbers. Uze zile mingi. And then now you can specify juu kona a certain cloud sasa. You know, that's when now you
least
can
umepenya umeingia kwa market.
Umepenya umeingia. So it's
actually hata products mingi zenye zinaingia kwa soko ama kwa duka, let me use that kwa sababu mara mingi nimejipata nikifanya biashara za duka. Unapata product ndio kitaka ipenetrate, they come with a lower price. Because they know the economy of scale. Kwamba kuuza sana kwa nini mingi watapata profit. But when wakisha gonga market they wanna shoot.
Actually they do it so subtly you can almost not tell.
And then what wako addicted kwa hiyo kitu wako like you have to buy it. So man, thank you so much. So I want you to bless us with one song. At least tukipele mtaani atusikize.
Mr. Ndoro.
Alafu tuambie maybe inspiration yako kwa hii song ambayo you are about to sing. Where were you? What were you thinking? What was the season? Then you can pick it up from the song.
Ulikuwa katika season gani?
Hii song, okay, I won't say that si sasa mazira ati nilikuwa kwa ina dark season sijui ati ilikuwa na omba sijui even I first said no it wasn't, I can't say it was in that scenario. But the inspiration for this song was I wanted a song that was simple. And I wanted a song that would be that was really groovy, and I wanted a song that would be able to communicate. So but at that moment nilikuwa stuck. Creativity yangu ilikuwa tu ni kama sikuwa naweza ku get wimbo at that moment. So I remember I just I made a very simple prayer to God. Because I'm okay, God, you know what? I want to come up with a song that is simple groovy na watu
Penda.
watapenda na ita glorify jina yako. I just made that prayer na nika chill, nika relax. I think it was on it was on a Wednesday. Then ikakaa like 2 days later, now on a Saturday when it was in the morning, ikamka like any other day. Then song ikakuja, tune ikakuja hivyo, nikaanza kuijambul kwa kichwa, words ikakuja nikaziandika, melody ikakuja nikaandika,
nice,
tune ikakuja, everything came right there and then.
Nice.
Now and funny enough, I found so side nikamaliza, then now I found a pal of mine akaniambia, boss, hii ngoma ni fiti, hiyo ndio peleka kwa like to a guy mwenye anaweza kufanya, I mean best a friend of mine I told Tole, kama
I know Tole,
Tole ile moja, kama anaweza tengenezea ngoma, nikampatia na the track
is a producer.
Yes. Akatengeneza kitu was spot on fire, akasema alisema alipenda sana, and we came up with the song sasa.
Si kaende DJ fanya ile kitu
hapo tu.
If you're tuning in, it's Ignite Passion Radio.
I will love you, Lord, with all my heart, with all my soul, and with all my strength. And no matter what may come my way, I will lift my eyes to the Creator. I will love you, Lord, with all my heart, with all my soul, and with all my strength. And no matter what may come my way, I will lift my eyes to the Creator. It's you I trust, it's you I love, it's you I live for. Cause it's you I trust, it's you I love, it's you I live for. Down, 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 down.
Otole the producer.
Hey.
Just rock the beat up or two.
Yeah.
Verse 2. You are my strong tower, my defender, my protector, my father and my king. You are the God who sees, the God who hears, who never sleeps, the ever-present one. You are my strong tower, my defender, my protector, my father and my king. You are the God who sees, the God who hears, who never sleeps, the ever-present one. It's you I trust, it's you I love, it's you I live for. Cause it's you I trust, it's you I love, it's you I live for.
Yo. Yeah. If you're listening to Ignite Passion Radio, this is Ndoto
In the house. Hey. Ndoro in the house.
Yeah.
YouTube channel.
Yes. Ndoto NDOTTO official.
Nice.
Yeah.
Ndoto
The song is called I Live For.
I Live For.
You can search it on YouTube.
Yeah.
This is Igna Passion
Radio.
What a privilege to have Ndoto in the house, man.
Yeah, it's a privilege to be here. Thank you. Thank
Manze. It has been a candid conversation.
Yeah.
Wow.
Kabisa.
Any deep.
Yeah.
It has been rich.
It's been rich.
So you say you have your handles, IG, Facebook,
Ndoro.
Yes.
TikTok.
Yes, IG, Facebook.
As in Ndoto, the dream, as in the dream.
Yes. NDOTT. Kumbuka ni double T underscore official.
All your
Double
socials.
T O. Yes, double TO
Yeah.
underscore official.
Double TO.
Utaipata hapo, yeah.
Sasa, it's a wrap.
Mhm.
You have anything else to tell the viewers?
Tell the viewers. Kama hujaokoka okoka. There is no better place to be. I can tell you that for a fact. I have been saved now.
I will love you, Lord, with all my heart, with all my soul, and with
So
all my strength.
ni
And no matter
unajua ni
what,
rahisi, maybe vile
may
unasema
come
kwa
my
msemo
way,
unasema, wewe
I will
kusema ni
lift my
rahisi.
eyes to the
But
Creator.
is it
I
easy?
will love you,
Another
Lord,
concept,
with all my heart,
Yes, God has
with
just
all
here.
my
But I'm telling you,
soul,
it's
and
gonna
with
be.
all my strength.
Definitely
And
gonna
no
be.
matter what, may come
Ngoja kuna watu wengine
my way, I will lift
Mimi
my
sikienda katika tatu
eyes
sasa
to
hivi.
the Creator.
Tatu kutoka kama.
No, kuokoka ni it's for everyone. God accepted that. Na usijaribu kubadilisha. Kuja kwenye huko. God is changing. God is changing.
Jaribu kujibadilisha.
Jaribu kujibadilisha.
Ya accept kule huko,
Accept when
come
you
for
go.
God.
Kuja kwa
Yeah,
God.
yeye ndo atapause change. And we are here always for change.
Yeah.
Ignite Passion Radio. That has been episode. That has been an awesome episode. Looking forward. Also, by the way, we are going to host many. And
Yeah.
of course, now we're going to host you
But it's
again.
episode 13 actually.
Now we're going to host you again. Now the art now ya kuchora.
Ya kufuata.
Yeah. And then you bring some maybe some samples. And also you promote. Sio? Kama namna gani?
Oh yeah, and subscribe on a page plan. I'm not even told you.
Yeah.
It's finding out now. Your work is going to be there. So yes.
You are my strong tower,
Will
my defender, my protector, my
Oh yeah,
father
pia
and my
yangu
king. You are the God who
ya
sees,
kuchora.
the God who hears, who never sleeps, the ever-present one. You are my strong tower,
Dream then
my
inaandika art.
defender,
Dream
my
then art.
protector, my father and my king. You are the God who sees, the God who hears, who never sleeps, the ever-present one. It's you.
The stuff you bring are made of, eh?
Bana. Ai.
So thank you so much. Let's meet in the next episode.